Hello everyone, in this tutorial we'll be showing you how to draft in NFL Fantasy. As you can see, we're currently on fantasy.nfl.com and this is where you're going to find yourself. Now there are a few things to take note of before you even start drafting. Now of course you're drafting because you want to have a team within the fantasy league to get your dreams, which is to win the league. So you'll need to find the best players for your team in order to have a good shot at winning. So you'll need to view players' statistics and projections and also use the draft queue to save some of your favorite players. You also have the chance to interact with other team managers via the in-draft chat. So what you need to do is to click on Join a Free League. Now once you click on Join a Free League, you're going to have the option to choose a league below to get started. There are lots of leagues and you can see some details right here. You can see the league name, the league notes, which have some details, the scoring type, the positions, and the openings. As you can see from the first league, among the options, this is 6 out of 10. That means there is some space left for this to happen. You could also see the draft time, which you could be joining soon. So when you make your pick according to your preference, you can go ahead and click on Join, which is the only action available on the Actions column. You can go ahead and click on Join, and you'll be taken to this page where you get to write your team name, your time zone, and check the box to get notified of league events by mail, whether it's trade, waivers, etc. And then you can go ahead and click on Submit. Now once you click on Submit, you'll need to wait for the draft time to come. Now there are some details right here. You have the draft type, which is live, and it's going to be on a certain date. You also have the draft format and the time per pick. This is 90 seconds, and this is the time left for you to make your decisions on the current pick and future picks among the options before others can have a chance to take them. Of course, because it's turn by turn, you'll need to wait for your turn. So once you're having players in your view, you might want to have 2 or more. So if they're taken, you have backup options. Review everything in the details right here so you can get yourself acquainted when it's time to draft. As you can see, we've given our team a name, Apex Team. And of course you have the time zone, which you can set according to your time. After that, click on Submit. Now after clicking on Submit, you can see congratulations, you have joined NFL Managed Team with the unique number. And when you scroll down, you will see some details, of course, which you want to get acquainted with. And as we mentioned, you need to wait for the time for the draft to happen. Now, of course, while you're waiting for this, you can actually participate in a mock draft. A mock draft is a preparatory draft to help you get yourself ready for the main draft. You can go ahead and click on Draft Center at the top left corner of your screen. Then it's going to take you to this page. You will be in Home, so you want to go over to Mock Drafts. Now under Mock Drafts, you can see some draft options right here. You can also see the designated time, and you have the option to join some options. Now, of course, this is a mock draft, so we want to go ahead and draft now to get a feel of what we'll be doing when it's live. Click on Draft Now, and we've been taken to this page. And there you have it. Our draft will start in 1 minute and about 20 seconds. You could also see your welcome message. Welcome to the draft. You have the second pick. So because we're in team 2, you can also see some other teams. It's going to go from team 1, team 2, down to team 10. This is going to be the first round, and for each round, you'll be waiting for your turn. Again, just remember that this is what you need to take note of when you're actually on the live draft. While you're waiting for the next few seconds to begin, you can see the players on the list. You could also see their statistics such as passing, rushing, etc. And currently, it's in all. So we're going to be waiting for the draft to start and make the best of it. Remember to enjoy yourself while you're making the best pick for your team. As you can see, the draft has started for the first person. As you can see, the first person has picked, and we're currently on the clock. You can see green everywhere, which means it's our turn. We currently have about 17 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and pick. You can go over to the player you want, and we're going to click on the plus sign right here. Great, so we've made our choice, and we'll be waiting for our turn again. Remember, this is the first round, and of course, you'll need to get ready for the next round. Now, with each team, they'll be having their countdown of about 30 seconds or so. So you can see that Team 7 currently is on the clock, and Neighbors is currently on the clock, and this is how they keep changing. You could go over to the chat at the top right corner right here, click on chat, and you can see Team 1 is saying, how's everyone doing? And of course, you could post your message saying great. So we just said great, best wishes, and we can press enter. And there you have our chat. as we've participated in the chat. It currently says right here in this notification, you are 2 picks away. You are 1 pick away right now, and we need to get ready.
Your team is now on the clock.
And hopefully you've been able to get the hang of it. We're going to make our choice by pressing on the plus, and very soon it's going to go red because we'll be running out of time. And before we ran out of time, we made our pick, and this is how you need to do it through all the rounds of the pick for your team. Now, of course, it's once again our turn, and we could make our pick. Just like we did before, you could look at the statistic of each player and make your pick. Now, at this point, if you feel like you don't know much or you want to have a better chance, or you feel you want to have a helping hand, you can go over to the top right corner and click on auto pick. Once we click on auto pick, it says you are now on auto pick. Your players will be automatically selected when your team is on the clock. This is autopilot for team selection, and you could choose to do this if you want. We could say continue, so we can have our team picked automatically. Of course, while you've left everything for auto picking, you can simply watch and observe, and of course engage in the chat option. You can see that you're currently up in 5 picks, and this will be changing and reducing to 1, and then it will be your turn.
Your team is now on the clock.
So without making a pick, we've had our pick made automatically because we're on auto pick. Now, as you can see right here, it says the draft has ended, and this is because everyone has made their pick for their team. Now it says this draft room will be closed in about 13 plus minutes. Now, of course, if you want to see the team that you've drafted, you can go over to the top right area where you have the chat, then you have queue, and you want to click on roster. Roster, team 2, which is our team. Of course, you could look at other teams, but this is our concern, which is our team, team 2, and you can see the starters and the picks. And this is how well we've done with our draft. Now, if this is a live draft, this would be your team for the league season to follow. Remember to do your research of player statistics and projections. Use the draft queue, use the in-draft chat, and enjoy the process. Let us know if this was helpful, and thanks for watching.